Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Strife Pro League. My name is Wilkie. Joined with me for Game 1 is the ever-famous Flipside Tactics Wolf Joe. Wolf Joe, welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. It's afternoon for me. It's evening for you. We are people of the world. So, everyone out there, we're just waiting for one more person to join us, and we'll be able to get this game going. So this is Game 1. This is a Challenger bracket match. I believe this is actually the first Challenger live stream that we're doing for Series 3. This weekend we'll have a bunch more games coming up, but these guys scheduled early, and we're here to please. And I think they're kind of getting themselves set up into the picks in bands, by the way. I just want to make sure everyone's there, and I'm not going to pop that up for everyone to see, just so when that starts happening, we don't miss anything. How you doing, Wolf Joe? How do you are you ready for these teams? So we have Hype Train, European Hype Train. They have the tag Hype versus NT or New Team. There's a lot of players on both these teams that have been around in the competitive scene for quite a while. However, this is the first time I think they've kind of come together as their own teams. So how do you think that's going to match up?
I don't know, I'm pretty hyped. There are some new faces in here. I think Luckyfair wasn't in a team before, and I think like Nales and Nuja, didn't see them in a long time either.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, there's definitely some names here that have not been around in quite a while. So it's good to see them back. I'm curious to see how they all kind of stack up now that they're playing. Some of these people haven't played together on a squad before, so now they're all together. I hope they've been screaming and preparing themselves, because I think the Challenger group this series is going to be pretty intense with some of these teams.
Yeah, you might say it's like almost as good or almost as close skill-wise as a pro group.
I completely agree with you. And we actually have bans are finished and picks already coming out. So we have, what do you think though? So Rook first ban coming out from New Team. Kind of an interesting first ban. I don't know if that's a respect ban coming out for somebody over on Hype. So I'm not sure about the Rook first ban. Vex is a second ban, in that second position is always a safe ban. Vex, global alt, good support hero. It's just a good overall pick, kind of an almost any team lineup. So seeing that get banned out, not too surprising. Then we already got these picks coming out. Tanks getting like snapped up in first and second round here. Bastion going first, and then Hype getting Claudette over there, and Bo going out in that second round. So very tanky teams kind of coming out here. We'll see if Hype kind of counters that with some other kind of semi-tanky. I don't think we're going to see an ace in this game, but maybe a shank or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see. Like, I don't think we saw a competitive match on except like TFTD against Eshrekt on this patch yet. So the bans and the meta and the picking order is kind of shifting, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. I like seeing when the meta shifts, especially when the drafting meta itself shifts. And these guys are chomping at the bit in this game. Drafting kind of going pretty quickly here. I definitely like it.
Especially like with Trixie and Harrow, like must bans last season are not even touched yet.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, not only are they not banned, they're not even picked, which is definitely interesting. Yeah, Trixie, Harrow were the top bans from last series, and not even being looked at right now. We'll see if they go in at the end of the draft here. We do have 2 more picks coming up for Hype. So maybe we'll see one of them picked up. I don't know, though. That'll be interesting.
I'm always in for Ace, just because I like seeing the hero. I don't know. He may not be like the best tank or best hero to draft, but he's so fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Ace is definitely fun to watch. I don't know if he works in an actual competitive match against people who know how to play against an Ace properly. I think that's when Ace kind of falls short. But we'll see. We do see Ace does get picked up a few times. here and there. Not really successful with it most of the time, though. So it was successful in that preseason match, however. They did win with an ace in Game 3, or Game 2, sorry. And Ray pickup, not a bad pickup. Pretty safe kind of mid-draft pick with the Ray there.
Yeah, it's usually most of the time when neither Ray or Melody is banned, it's usually like one team picks up the one guy and the other team picks up the other guy.
Yeah, so do you think for their second pick they'll secure kind of an 80 spot here? There's plenty on the board. In fact, they're all kind of still on the board, if you don't consider Blazer kind of an 80 carry. So I don't know if they really need to pick one up right now, but if they don't pick one up, they need to pick up their bottom. Well, they have Carter they can run in the bottom lane if they really want to do that. So they have options open if they don't want to pick up an ADC right here. And they pick up that Shank. Called it right there, guys. I called it. So it's interesting. We'll probably see Shank in the bottom lane. I wonder what they're going to match up this Shank against. Or do you think I'm off base, Wolf Joe? Do you think Shank will go into a dual lane?
I don't know. It depends on what the other team is sending him. Like, he works mid lane with Fitz, Gankable, or another pet. Depends on what you're playing, like how they're playing him. Like, they have one tank. They will probably use him as another tank or solo laner, like you said.
Sure. And final 2 picks coming out for a new team. Somebody did ask in chat. I did happen to glance over. I think it was Dorkamus Prime. If we're going to allow the new heroes, because there is that big announcement. I hope everyone has seen the video. If you haven't, go to Reddit. There should be a link right there. Click it. Looks pretty cool. 3 new heroes coming out at the end of this month. They will be banned from the series initially when they're released, just so we can identify, are they a little too overpowered on initial release, and we also want to give players in the series enough time to play against it, learn it. So they'll definitely be banned for a week, maybe 2 weeks before we put them on the available list. But here we go. Last picks kind of coming out for both teams. So Herrera was picked up. I hate trying to say that name. Over here for a new team.
I don't think they will pick... Oh my god. I was like, they will not pick Worm because then they would have like 3 ADs.
But they picked Featherstone. They have...
That's so weird.
I'm assuming this Herrera is going to... And then Worm is picked up. Final pick. Over for hype. I just want to let these teams know that as soon as they're ready, we're ready to jump in game right along with them. So I think we're just waiting for one team to ready up. They just needed a moment, and then we'll be good to go. But interesting teams. As I was trying to say, I think Herrera is going to be going in the bottom lane, would be my guess. But otherwise, they have strange lineups where they can run like a Bastion, Featherstone, and a Bow Blazer lane. I think that's what they're going to do. I could be wrong.
I really don't know. I'm expecting like Herrera, but he kind of loses to Carter. It depends. Like if the Carter plays really well, you'll run into trouble.
Okay. Yep, so we're just waiting for one person. They're lagging a bit. I think they're reconnecting. Then we'll get into this game. Manti is casting Game 2. I got Wolf Joe for Game 1. Then after this game, Wolf Joe has to depart from us and go scrim, and we'll be replacing him with not just Mantaquias, but Hogan plus Mantaquias, the dynamic duo. Those two guys work so well together that every once in a while I like to bring both of them on to kind of try cast with me. It can get a little chatty and a little busy, so we try and make it work. But in the end, I think it's a lot of fun. Too bad Wolf Joe will have to be leaving us though.
Yeah, short-term scrim on a short-term notice, sadly. But we gotta get our scrims done. Like, we don't have the full schedule every day, so scrims are kinda needed.
Yep. So I think we just had someone DC from the lobby. Oh, he is back. Let's check in. And let's see if we're good to go here. So much laggish. I guess both these teams were. Oh, okay. Just need 1 second.
I'm guessing like I'm hoping we are having 2 fits on Blazer, and on the other team we have a fits on Ray.
Yep. I hope so too. But I was saying, both these teams were kind of. So what took us a little while to get this first match going was, I guess, EU players are having some connectivity issues or some lag issues on EU servers. So we'll see if that is kind of dying down. I think we might be playing on CIS for Game 2. But that might change by the end of this game. I don't know. We're just waiting on one player to come back in this. Gonna be a fun game. Friday night Strife. Oh, he's back. And I think we're about ready to start this. Just double checking. Or hit this big red button. Big red button.
Could also be Featherstone, but I'm guessing on Harrow. We will see in a second. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we're going to find out in 90 short seconds, because we are jumping into game. I'm sure everyone just heard that.
Yeah. I'm thinking so too.
Yeah, so...
what are you doing? You're handling your share or your microphone?
What? No. Oh, well, that the squeak right there. Sorry, that was my chair. But no, I meant we were jumping in the game. They heard Strife switch from lobby. Anyway, so Wolf Joe, 3 new heroes coming out. How do you think it's going to affect drafting once all 3 of those heroes are available for picking?
What I could see is all 3 heroes are melee, right? At least it seemed like.
It didn't seem like all 3. I mean, I could be wrong. I only watched that video.
Maybe 1 range, but it could. I think
one is range.
Everybody.
I think the fire dude or lady is a range character, but obviously the big Russian guy. I don't even remember their names, guys. I'm sorry. Chat can correct me if they want to.
I'm connecting to Strife server. Can I reconnect as spectator? I'm not sure.
I am too. There is a command to do that. I wonder if it's because it's EU. I wonder if everyone's getting it. We can always ask them to remake too, by the way. Yeah, I'm disconnected from chat, so I'm going to have to do that. And I'll give you the command. Let me try this real quick. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties in Strife tonight. I just want to get this. There it is. And we're going to have to leave this game. We're probably going to... Are you leaving the game already?
I left it already.
Okay, good. Me too.
One guy's melee. The other guy's melee too.
And I think one is ranged.
What? Was it an auto attack? I'm not sure.
So my session was invalid. Let's see. Let me reconnect. This happens every once in a while with Strife, unfortunately. So I have to restart my whole client. But we'll get back in game here. So Joe, Wolf Joe, let me send this to you in a private message while I am restarting.
No, every guy is melee. You can see.
Yeah. Alright, let me get in here. Use special hitting commands. And, alright, while I am loading...
Where's it? Where's the special hitting
command? Hold on, there we go.
Okay.
There you go, there it is. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
And,
thanks.
I think we are loading in. Let me check everything. Yep, I'm actually connecting. I am loading in the game. That should load you in the game. And we'll get right back in this. Sorry about that, everybody. Sometimes it does happen. But we're loading. We are loading up. Did that work for you, Wolf Joe?
Yeah, it worked for me. So if every hero is melee, and considering we don't have as many melee heroes right now, I think it will switch up.
Wow, every hero is melee, huh?
Yeah, like if the 3 heroes are melee, that will switch up very much.
I'm in, and they're all right on time, Wolf Joe. We bypassed that whole wait time. Let me fix my sound options. Sorry, I got to do this on stream for everybody. It should only take 1 moment, though. Otherwise, people will get sick from all the scrolling. Okay, so We are good to go here. So we have Hype Train over here on Valor on the right-hand side. On Glory, we do have new team. And game's kind of getting started here. What did we think was going to happen? We do have this Harrower in the bottom versus Shank. I guess that was the most common laning setup for them, unless you thought it was going to be something else. And they do have this Bow Blazer, but they actually put him in the top lane. I figured that was going to go in the mid lane, especially on this Blazer who has a Fitz. But they're in the top lane, and they put Featherstone and Bastion here in the mid lane, so slightly different. Baby with the Baby Bounder, by the way, on Featherstone there.
It's always a Baby Bounder.
What do you think of the lane setup here for European Hype Train? They did not run that Verm Claudessa. Instead, they're running Verm Ray. And and Ray taking a lot of harass already. And already the lag. This lag. I wonder if they're talking about lag or actual lag. The player.
I think they're talking about the in-game lag. I would be surprised.
No. Just, just saying. But what do you think of the lane setup here with the Verm Ray over the Verm Claudessa, which is what I would have thought would have been the composition?
I thought so as well, but you gotta kind of run the Carter and mid lane.
Well, I think Carter Ray is a pretty strong lane. I don't know. That's me.
Yeah, I thought they would use a mid and then harass them out of the lane and babysit the top lane with the Claudessa as well. So.
But they changed it up. I definitely like seeing when things get changed up. We'll see if it works for him, though. That's what kind of matters in the end, right?
Yeah, I completely agree. And it seems like everybody's sitting back farming, but Bolin is engaging.
Oh
so
yes, Lag is in a little bit of trouble. He does have that Predator Strike on cooldown. I just wanted to see what the cooldown time reduction was. It starts at 11 seconds. It's pretty big. I thought it was a shorter cooldown than that, but that Predator Strike definitely is good against someone like Shank, who can just chase you down. But Harrower, I think, has slightly better chase or kite mechanics.
Do you know if no, it's not right. Wait, let me check. I'm wondering if the throwing X is affected by Harrow Z.
If the what?
If the throwing X, the active ability, is affected by Harrow's E.
Whoa, hold on, I'm getting some weird. I just want to select a hero. Let me choose different hero. Okay, there's good. Okay, the throwing axe deals 1.2 attack damage. Harrow's E apply allies who damage that target deal 20% extra damage. I would imagine so, because it basically just amplifies your basic attack damage, right? So the throwing axe does. I think it does. That's my guess.
I'm engaged in mid lane again. Not very organized. Roman hit a stun, but I still couldn't follow up.
Yeah, well, here's the if Bastion hits that stun, what really is the follow up from Featherstone? He can start getting the slow, start getting some auto attacks off. But is that going to lead to a kill versus, this Claudessa Carter lane?
It depends on how much how close they are to their tower. Because if you hit this slow, then a Q, and then another slow, they might get a kill.
Yeah, I guess if they're in mid lane right here, a little bit more pushed up.
Hook on leg in bottom lane. He's in the tower. He barely makes it alive.
But it's a Harrower, man. He's so tanky that ult. But he's sticking around. He's going to have to Predator Strike away. And then activate that ult again. Go back into monster form. What is that form called? I know it's Grendelfing's the name of it. Come on, melee. It doesn't say.
I was engaging top lane. Oh, this is very much action. Oh, no, I missed middle lane. Holy shit, there was 3 engages on 3 different lanes at the same time.
And finally we see a kill, though, and that Bastion goes down in the mid lane. I believe that's first kill, which we usually always miss. That is what I do. And it doesn't even make me famous. But Lag here taking a ton of harass versus this Shank in the bottom lane. They both have pincer, by the way.
Hook is ready. Is pincer ready? Oh, we can't still see that.
I wish I so got man S2. Please add pets and boot cooldowns to the spectator interface. That's all I ask of you guys. I don't ask for much. But I don't. Yeah, so I don't know if pincer is up or down. But if, obviously if pinch was off cooldown, then the hook's not a big issue at all.
Oh, in top lane, they were pressured under the turret and they're having problems. Nobody has a health potion on hype, so...
Yeah, all they can do is throw a mine down and just kind of spam this wave out as quick as they can, but they're going to start taking pressure on this tower. As we can see. Yeah. Ray has to be very careful. With those low hit points right there, if he gets hit with the tether shot, he's just going to die.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's not going to be fun. This is a very, very close match. There's only been one kill so far in a 6-minute match, by the way. Wowzers. That doesn't happen often.
Like, Harrow's objective bottom lane is more to farm. Like, he can't really kill the Shank.
Yeah, he just wants money. Wanting that money. He has his power boots finished. I don't know what item he's working to build the next. I would assume it's a Demon Fang. I could be wrong. But he's doing a good job farming against the Shank. He's definitely winning the lane when it comes to gold. And in the top lane, though... Oh, they tried going on to Bow. However, not able to get that stun off. And it's now on cooldown. I just wanted to look at the gold graph.
Mid lane engage as well, happening.
Of course there is. Just want to get some info out for people, and somebody's going to die. But maybe not.
Oh, it's so close though. Like it could happen any time in this lanes. It's insane. Like top lane and mid lane are always
yes
on top of each other.
Yeah, so the gold difference is basically even at this moment in this game. 7 minutes in, dead even game at the moment. Lag is picking up that agility stone. I assume that's going to go into a Demon Fang, but he's roaming from the bottom lane over to the mid lane. You don't see this too often, but sometimes it can pay off. They want a kill here. It's not going to happen. And I don't know. This Shank, though, can push a tower very, very fast if they're not careful. And Herbert's going to have to just rotate back. Looks like Featherstone's coming with them. We'll see if they're able to turn that into a kill. A lot of roaming going on. Nothing being made of it yet. Not yet.
So now they're still testing each other's abilities in the lanes and like... It's like everybody has respect from each other, and...
Looks like Bo went down, and we missed that kill too.
Really?
Yeah, we missed Bo going down. However, they are in a position here to pinch. They probably want this Blazer over this Bo, but nope, looks like Vermilion is going to just rotate back around. Here comes another roam, possibly coming around. Claudessa has a Golden Protector already finished. Tanky Claudessa, Elderstone plus Golden Protector. In the bottom lane, though, looks like a hook missed. Doesn't look like anything happened from there. What do you think of this Claudessa basically going straight up super tank? Is that going to pay off?
Considering the enemy team has like 380 carries, the Golden Protector is worth so much effective HP.
Yeah, especially this early in the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that Golden Protector.
Yeah, they need to spend so much resources on killing her.
Here comes Bastion, though. Gonna get that ult off. Oh, but Claudessa is gonna eat it. Nice blocking there. Carter in the background. They're just turning this right onto that Bastion. Bastion goes down. Featherstone has to be a little bit of trouble. He's gonna be okay, though. But wow. Talk about turning that fight. Claudessa just eating that whole ult. Nothing coming of it.
Like, she just healed away 3 auto attacks and Bastion ultimate with 1 W.
I said she's super tanky right now. However, Ray, a little bit of trouble. Gonna use those rocket boots, getting out of there. Here's another, we have 2 Fitzes in this game, it looks like, and they're both in the top lane. Very interesting. You think you would normally want to see that Fitz being played in the mid lane so they can roam, use that move speed, get that extra gold on a kill, and get back to lane.
I think it was just a Fitzcastle from the Blazer, but yeah, it's just the spawner, the other hype of a spawner, and they have a new team has Fitz and Pincer.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So far, though, still a very, very even game. Nobody is really taken away. However, oh no, but Don't puts in a lot of trouble. He's going to try and bound our way. Not going to be good enough. Ray using his ult to try and take out Imbiz there on Bo. But nope, not going to be in time. So again, they're just keep trading those kills. 2 kills each team right now. 10 minutes in, still super even game. Still, nobody can call this one.
Nope.
What do you think? Any odd item pickups happening? Wow, what keeps going on with me trying to click on people? It keeps like flopping back and forth, but it's okay. I think I can fix it. I don't know why that keeps happening, but that's okay. Shank trying to go for another hook, but it's kind of failing him. And I think at this point, Harrower is starting to pull ahead in this lane. Shank can't kill this Harrower, and I think at this point Harrower can actually kill this Shank. Shank does not really have... He has a Captain's Crest, but he's under tower, so it's not really going to be effective at all. It does give him some armor, which is good, especially against an ADC like Harrower. I mean, just as a health crystal to go with that, though. You can see he's taking a lot of auto attack damage. In the top lane, though, Ray might be going down again, and he does. Nice ult by Don't Pud there with the rocket jump. Trying to save Ray, but just not going to happen. So this top lane kind of starting to get decimated by new team. And here they go. Don't Pud, though. Oh, that wombo combo coming out. That tether shot, the inner rage stun is just, it's hard to deal with. And that's why I thought this would be a good lane for them to run with that kind of double stun or the tether to kind of help set up the inner rage stun into a lot of kills, a lot of damage.
And Hank with the Shank with the Roam attempt mid. Nope, he decided not to do it.
Yeah, and the tower's down in the bottom lane for new team's favor. And Lag, I mean, he's a super safe
engaging in mid.
Super engaged in the mid. Going for that ult. They're going to try. Oh no, he might actually get away. One more auto attack. That's all he's going to do. He's going to pay for it though. But I think they're willing to take that trade at this point because they really wanted to kill that Carter. It's not going to matter though. Like I said, Harrower is just too easy to escape from a Shank. Activate that ult, get that extra hit points, and kind of just walk away.
Yep, and top lane, they gotta snag the kill on the Ray.
Yeah, Ray, poor Ray going down. He does finish his Crystalline Shiv, which is a good thing. Don't Pud is on the chase here. I don't know if Klein does not have his ult. Don't Pud actually might be able to run him down. He has the better boots to do this. Couple more auto attacks. Nice play by Don't Pud, really going for that kill. Really making that happen.
He needed to use his ultimate to snag the kill on Ray. Like, he was going back and then going back in with the ult.
Yep. Yeah. Making him pay for it, and that's good. Now we have a Vermilion up here kind of free farming this lane for a short while, which is good. He needs this. His GPM, it's okay. It's not great. So this is a good time for him. And they're going to collapse on this error, or they're going to try to. But I don't think it's going to be successful. At the same time, new team taking out their first Baldur of the game.
It was really sneaky ball, yeah. Like they sacrificed.
They sacrificed the tower for it, right? Oh no, they have not.
No, they sacrificed the vision of it and.
Yeah.
And go on, Carter.
Carter trying to get away. It's not going to be enough though. He's still alive. Yeah. Oh wait, whoa. Okay. Fitz, I think, was on. I'm curious why Klein is kind of just backing away with a 2 hit point Carter, but that's because Fitz was used.
So Caldessa still tanking it. Ray trying to engage him with a stun.
Yeah, not much they can do about it though. They should be able to clear this wave. I don't think they're going to get this tower with Ray there now. But it does give Vermilion a lot of free time against this bow, which I think he's okay with. There is that wind rush on there. Too many people missing. He's pulling back.
And Lag is continuing to doing the bottom lane push. Like, he's trying to get the resources bottom of the enemy team.
Yeah, he's doing a great job just keeping the pressure up on this bottom lane. He doesn't need to participate in these team fights yet. There really is no team fights. They're kind of still in this laning phase. So they're always keeping somebody having to go back bottom. But they take Lucky taking a lot of damage. Featherstone activating that ult. However, Shank's here, Ray's here. I don't know, Ray going around the wrong way, but nice rocket boots. Almost gets killed anyway, but narrowly escapes that tether shot. That could have been bad.
Yeah, they really brought down the raid boss here with Lucky. The freaking Elder Stone going to protect the same with Nuja having Captain's Crest going to protect. That's insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of tankiness coming out here on Hype.
And engage on putt.
We missed it.
Yeah, it dragged out into a kill on the Ray. And
Yeah, this
putt
poor
got
Ray.
barely
Let's
lay.
take a look at. Let's see how Ray is doing here. He's 0-0-3. Not good for his GPM. As we can see, he is farming 340 GPM. But if he could get a kill on any one of these guys, it's going to be worth so much gold for him. They just got to make that happen, though, because right now, Hype is in a little bit of trouble. New team is kind of starting to pull ahead in this game. They have the map control. They have top lane very well pushed. Error here in the bottom lane is doing his job, keeping the pressure up. What's Hype got to do here to get back in this?
They need to like utilize the Carter to snipe the low HP heroes, and with the tanks in front, with the tanks needs to provide vision, and the Carter needs to take down people.
Right. Yeah, this Carter's got to get big, but right now he's not there yet.
And the problem is, I think right now nobody can really deal with lag at the bot lane. Like, even though they have.
Oh
like,
man, he got pulled back there. That was interesting, but he's going to try and turn this. Ult's activated everywhere. There is a bow though. Nice work on bow. The heal coming out by Claudessa, saving Vermilion. That, by the way, was a Hexbane already used. There's already a Hexbane out on the board here for Blazer. 16 minutes in, rushing a Hexbane after Demon Fang. I like that.
Yeah, it's full power as well, so it provides the utility and the pickup.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that is that's very, very nice. This mid tower's down. Nothing they can do to stop this. They might want to try and go on this Ray. Oh, Ray going for the engage. Nice attempt there, but they're going to try and counter here. I don't know if Klein should have done that, though. Carter's here. Ult was activated. Klein's going to fall. Bastion and Bow are still here, but there's not much they can do. They just don't really have any power output to take anyone out.
The Blazer was unlucky that she got the tethered shot on the Claudessa instead of one of the squishies. So she tried to kill her, but it was not really possible. And Leg waiting on Nuja, fighting him a little bit. Oh,
Looks like we have a pause coming out.
seems like we have some server problems on Europe today.
Yeah, I don't know what's been going on. I mean, these are EU players playing on EU servers, and, you know, they're having a little bit of issue. So I believe Game 2 they're going to switch to CIS. It's unfortunate, you know, when there's server issues going on, there's not much we can do about it. You know, there's little that the players can do about it, but just suck it up, take a pause, see if it kind of calms down, and then unpause, and continue playing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like maybe it is due to the influx of the huge influx of new players, and now it hits the weekend. I don't know. When was it was heavily advertised last weekend, right? Due to the many YouTubers, I am guessing. I'm not entirely sure. So it could be that like the subreddit grow by like 400 people in 1 week. So we might be experiencing some server problems.
There might be. So there's some chat going on about separate divisions. So SPL, we don't have separate region divisions. However, we do have rules about cross teams, cross multiple regions playing against each other. You can read it on our website under the rules document. It'll tell you how servers are selected. The normal series is run as a 2-game series each week, so that each team has the home team advantage for server selection. So we try and keep it balanced that way. For them, you know, we try and match up, especially in the challenger bracket. If there is an even number of points every week, we will try and match it against the same region. So right now, this is an EU versus EU match because both these teams have 0 points since this is the first week. But next week, you know, it might be an EU versus a US East server, in which case they'll swap US East versus EU servers. If it's a US West server, everyone plays on a US East server. So there's a lot of rules depending on server selection. Go to the website, StrifeProLeague.org, and you can read up on all that. It's not too late to join the league, by the way, and join the series. Challenger teams can join at any time. As long as you have a valid roster and you're checked in Sunday night, you will get matched up for the following week.
What's with the C teams though? Like I saw some T teams signed up. Did they make a
There's 3 SEA teams actually in the Challenger group right now.
That's insane. I know that on the first season there were some, but they like got out pretty fast due to, I don't know, server problems or whatever. But we're continuing the game here.
We are continuing the game. Yeah, so we do have some SEA teams. Hopefully they stick it out.
Oh.
You will please ignore all of those messages. They will go away in a moment. It's a bug with spectator mode. There it goes, all done. Okay. Hopefully that kind of settled everyone down with the lag situation. Go back into this game.
We can only hope so. Hype is trying to push in top tower while Borolaman is still mid and Lag and Nuja is still battling out in the bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, until he gets this tower down, I don't think we're going to see Hero venture too far from this lane.
Yeah, especially without teleport boots. Like, he has no reason to. He can deal with anybody.
He can 1v1 anyone on the other team, absolutely, yeah. And he can run away from almost any 2v1 situation if he needs to.
Yeah, the mobility on Hero is kinda underrated. Like, I think he's more the Tryndamere of the game than Hale is.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Ray, though, taking a lot of burst damage, just going to go down here, but nice counter. Klein is going to fall here from that giant rocket from Carter. Bastion turning it around, activating the ult, but taking a lot of damage, and that fight is in the bag here. Hype winning out in the end. There was, well, I guess it was a 2 for 3. Not a huge upset, but they're going to try and push this and get an objective possibly out of this. It's hard to tell, but in the end, even though Hype is winning these engagements, it's because they don't have this Hero with them yet. As soon as this guy joins these fights, things could change.
Yeah,
so Hype I was going to say, Hype needs to kind of capitalize on the fact that Hero is not with them right now and get as much done as they can.
Yeah, and the more late it gets, the more useful the Hero gets to take objectives. Like, the E is so much worth.
Yep. Error though, might be getting pinched here. Lag is gonna crazy. He's gonna actually get it stunned out, and he is going to maybe. Yep, gonna get hooked back and fall there. I like the void key over here on Carter. It was used there. I don't know if it really needed to be used, but that's okay. And it is what it is. Lag tried to Predator Strike away, but Ray hitting him with that shock field and kind of stunning him in place. And that was the end of Hero.
Pot here a little bit trying to split push, trying to get the game, the waves going into the base with Vermilion.
He has a real nice wave here. You know, it has a catapult with it. There's another wave behind it that might catch up by the time they get on the tower. It might be effective for them, but they're really trying to set up around this Sindara right now. Vermilion is on the way. New team does have the high ground, but that Carter... Oh, nice hook, but it's on to Bo. Bo! Getting a nice 2-man, almost a 3-man ult. That Void Key was amazing by Carter, by the way. And Carter is making them pay for that. Featherstone doing some damage in the background, though, getting some kills. But it's just not going to be enough. They're going to run him down, and this will probably be a free... Well, not a free Sindara, but turn into a Sindara kill. Did you see that Void Key on Carter usage to bypass that Void, Bow ult?
Yeah.
That was big.
Yeah, it was really huge. Oh my god. The all shit, really huge problem. Oh man. It's on both teams, right? So it's like...
It's on both teams, yeah. It is on both teams. we should have played on US West servers then. But yeah, so I mean, obviously, lag issues are always a pain in the ass, especially when it affects the majority of people playing.
And we're seeing another pause. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna pause again for a second. Hopefully, we'll see if we can get it Get it to calm down. Let them figure it out. Honestly, they're frustrated. You know, especially when you're playing when it's like crazy ping situations and you start getting behind and you're losing, it can be a very frustrating situation. Especially when you were going into a game thinking that, all right, we're playing against another team in the same region. This should be great. Should be like no lag. And then they hit you, and it's always a bad time.
It's kind of unfortunate. Because usually the complaints are only cross-region play, but now
it's same region play. Yeah. Well,
yeah, same region.
I think I could be wrong. I don't know which team. I think one of these teams might have some CIS players with them. But I think they should still be fine on EU servers.
I will check their EU team, and the other team is EU team as well. So
they're both EU teams, yep. But I think they might. But the gold swing is very interesting. It looked like at one point, new team had a 9,000 gold lead, but then as quickly as they gained it, they've lost it. And now we're back to an even match, by the way. Now, Hype has really, really come back in this game. The hype is real.
Syndara is at half HP. I don't know, like, as soon as Hype moves back or gives up the position, we might see an attempt by a new team here to take it down with Harrow without losing any hit points. And they have Bastion as well. Like, Bastion, Bow, and Harrow. Like, if you time it right, and if the enemy doesn't get in positional advantage on you, you don't lose any HP while attempting a Syndara.
Yep, and we are getting unpaused here, and the hype is back and is real. Let's do this. So they want to finish off the Syndara. Looks like most of hype is around. They're going to get the Syndara. It's not much they can do to contest it from a new team.
They can't teamfight though. Hakata is low on mana.
They can. They want to make this happen. They're going to rocket boots away. Ray trying to get out there. Burrow Lemon, new name. I'm assuming this is Burrow Mac. Maybe I've never seen Burrow Mac. Is it always been Burrow Lemon, or did he name change?
No, it's Burrow Mac. It was Burrow Mac. It's now Burrow Lemon.
Right on. I like Burrow Lemon. It's a cool name. They tried to get in there. They tried team fighting, but I think they'll be able to get this mid tower at the very least. Bo trying to make something happen. Nice two-man ult back right into the mix there, but Claudessa was one of them, and she ults right in everyone's face. Featherstone's in the background trying to make something happen. He's going to go down, though, when he gets penned in by Ray, and Ray going to get that double kill.
Like, the Bow ult was maybe, like, a little bit too overzealous, because...
They got that tower. They really wanted a team fight to play there. If that team fight would have went in their favor... you know, they would have been able to kill Krydos here, but unfortunately did not. I mean, Bo basically ulted Claudessa right back in their faces, and Claudessa just pops that ult, man. Not a good thing you want to happen right on the rest of your team. And this is going to be a generator down. Oh, it's Clyde! Oh, no. Well. But they're going to try and go back in, still make something happen here. Shank is in a little bit of trouble. Bo taking Shank out, and that'll be the end of that engagement. They got the generator. That's really all they needed. Let's take a look at the gold graph here. And now Hype is in a pretty secure 9,000 gold lead. However, as we saw, that can swing very, very quickly. Right back in the other team's favor.
Yeah, they need to get some pickoffs now.
Yes. Yes, they do need some picks.
Like, they're not out of the game yet, but I think the problem arises is still the same. Like, they need to get through the front line of Hype, which is Claudessa and Shank, which both ran like full anti-AD with their armor-heavy builds Everwinter, and 2 Hexbins and 3 Hexbins now.
Yeah, they're super. The front line is a scary, scary front line, and especially Shank's one of them who can just drag somebody back there with them. It can be tough. And their back line is nothing to complain about either. They got a Vermilion for that sustain. They have that Carter for some strong burst, can take anybody out. They have Ray, can stun out, you know, and and to kind of shape the battle. So that was a strong team, actually. Very strong draft.
But really good pickups on the tower here. Like they dictated the play with a really fast rotation due to the wind rush. And now they're waiting on a pickup.
And that's what they need to do, right? They got that. The entire team here is sitting in this little bush. Bo can't even fit in here. That's how tight it is. Lucky's in. Lucky's not going to be very lucky here. They just want a little further. Boom! There's the stud. Lucky's not making it out of this. That's what they needed, right? They got a tower. They got a pick off here. They're still very safe. They just got to keep playing like this. They'll get right back in this game.
With Bastion to push, like with the Bastion shield, they might attempt the generator here. Like they can do it.
Yeah, as long as they can dodge the rocket spam from Carter, but I don't. Carter and Ray, I don't know. They can clear creep waves off the tower pretty fast.
Wow, 700 damage on the Harrower just for one creep without even one wound splitter proc. 750.
It's pretty rough. I don't know if he's gonna build a wound splitter, but if he does, it's gonna. I don't think he needs it.
I think he will get more tanky now.
Yep.
I think he has enough damage if he can reach the backline.
Yeah, but that's the problem. He's got to reach it, right?
Yep.
He needs a way to get back there.
And even Vermilion picked up a golden protector now. Like, have fun killing this guy.
Yeah, Vermilion. That golden protector is such a good item, especially against like ADC characters like this Harrower, like this Featherstone, this Blazer. Works wonders. Works wonders.
And Baldia is up in a second, if I'm correct.
But here they are. They want another pick here. They want another pick. I don't think they care who it is. They could take anyone out. Not going to happen because Syndara is actually very close to spawning. As soon as this clicks in over here, we'll have a Syndara. Oh, they got to be careful here. Obviously, they know the times. We don't know the exact timings. But they're going to lose a bottom tower for going for this Baldir. Because as soon as this dings right here, they're going to jump right on this tower. There it is.
And this is really good. They know they abused the Baldir timer here and got a free turret out of it. Or like more or less free turret.
Everybody ported back. You know, they got to be careful of the generator here. But we're going to have another fight around Syndara coming up in a moment. I haven't even used... We have some new animation overlays. I haven't even used them yet. Hopefully I'll get a chance to use them in this match. Keep them as a surprise. But here we go. We do have a Syndara fight coming.
Yeah, it's hard for a new team now to take division with all the towers gone.
This is really tough for them, yeah. They got to come around, keep up on this high ground here. But they have this Carter who can just keep spanning a rocket and see what's going on. There is Syndara. They know they're here. That rocket spotted them out. Trying for a hook. No hook gonna hit. That could have been a bad hook.
Yep.
So this could go on for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think Carter will kind of... No, like, the front line... It's a front line and Featherstone.
They're actually going to go in on to Lucky here. Here we go. Lucky gets his ult off, but taking a lot of damage. Ray gets a nice stun off, but falls for it himself. Featherstone's dying in the background there. Bo is still around. Not going to make it, though. Shank's going to run him down. We do have Bastion in the background, just going to port out. Oh, he actually is going to get spotted. Oh, and the hook is coming back. But he might be able to get away. He did have that Zydic charge. He's going away, using the Hexbane. There we go. I'm going to put it up there. Boop! Just because that was fun to do. Sorry. That was entertaining. You didn't get to see it. You'll see it later.
No!
You'll have to watch the stream in like 30 seconds. It was silly. But anyway, they're still actually defending off against this Syndara kill. Oh, Boromak finally going to go down. Bastion, he's tanky, but he was not at full health there. And this whole team is still up, and they're just going to get a free Syndara here. They need to try and stop this, though. But I don't think they have any shot of doing that. Line using this tether shot. They were hoping to find someone in the bushes, but didn't happen. Wow, that was a nice play there.
The Hex is kicking in, though.
The Hexbanes on each other. are getting
but they
real.
can't finish off Syndara.
Fetterstone, because they are doing a really good job at stopping this. And here they are. They want to finish off the Syndara, and they're just going to focus it. There's nothing Shane can do about this. Bo's here. Klein's here on... Oh my god! I don't know. He just needs to finish it at this point. He can't let them have it. Even if he dies for it, he's got to finish it. He does finish it.
He gets a kill.
He gets a kill on Carter. Let's see if he walks away from this. I doubt that's going to happen. He actually might walk away. No, he's not. Can we call that an annihilation? Is that is that a delayed annihilation? I don't know. That was so crazy weird.
I think the team got wiped like multiple times in this team fight, only because they weren't up at the same time, so it was like multiple...
They kept going back and forth on that.
It was at least one annihilation.
Yeah, but in the end, new team does get Syndara for it. I mean, they pay a lot of deaths for it, but they have it. And if they slow push this, and they put in the top lane, even give them more time for Bo to respawn here, and you know this can actually work out in their favor. This can get them back in the game.
Yeah, and it was more like a Syndara for new team, so that Hype doesn't get it and might attempt a generator with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what was going on here. But we have Bo. He is up. He's coming around. Everybody is up now. Carter's going to spot out. That's what Carter does. And we have another fight, possibly brewing.
And what they might need to do is like get the Bo into the back line, but it's hard to engage into Carter.
Bo is doing it though, but Carter is going to spot him out. Oh, there's a hook on the Bo. It is Bo though. This might be where he wanted to be. And he's actually going to get rocket jumped away there by Don't Pud. And here comes the fight. They're doing a great job. Monkey helping them. 6 on 5, basically. Fetterstone in the background doing work. Carter walking away. Vermilion going down. I'm going to put it up because that just happened. And they're going to have a pause for a reconnect here. Lag is kicking in. That bow hook, though, man. Oh, boy.
Yeah, this time it was way less coordinated on Hype, so they got kind of scrambled over. And Bo finally reached the backline, and it seems like this is at least generated. Might be game with those that timers.
Yep. This is... Alright, we gotta look, because I think we're about to see a generator push into new team's favor here, and that's going to close the gap. It's about a 7,000 gold lead right now. If they get this generator, we're going to be back to an even game. We'll be back to an even game. That's going to be crazy. As soon as we get everyone back in here and they unpause, we'll see what happens.
It is time to prove your mettle of war.
Here we go. Oh. I don't know if maybe they weren't ready for the unpause, but it did happen. There's that generator. There was nothing that was going to stop that generator from falling. So I think it's okay. And I think this is the end of game 1. All that's up is Carter right now. Carter can't stop this. The monkey's even still up. Has a shield. That's pretty much game.
They just, like, went through it. They didn't even wait for the monkey to disable the tower shots of the Crux. Just steamrolled in.
And they didn't need to. So, new team taking game 1 in a back-and-forth brawl.